Hello and welcome. To understand what TLForge is, we first need to understand that in Unity, tags and layers play a critical role in organizing and managing objects within a project. Tags allow developers to label objects for easy identification, facilitating the grouping of similar elements and the implementation of specific logic. On the other hand, layers allow objects to be separated into different categories to optimize performance and control interactions between them. And establishing specific relationships in collision matrices ensures that only certain objects can collide or ignore each other. Having that said, TLForge offers a unified management of tags, layers, and collision matrices in a single window, optimizing the workflow in Unity. But why is TLForge needed? First, we need to know how to edit tags normally. You first need to have a game object to which you are going to add or edit its tag. Then go here and select an existing tag or try to create one by yourself. You hit the plus button and assign a name to your tag. Then you need to return to your game object and the new tag will be there to be manually chosen. Let's see how can we edit layers normally in Unity. With our game object selected, you go here and select an existing layer, or you can create one. If you choose to create one, you can pick one of the available empty fields and write a name for your layer. If you return now to your game object, you can manually assign the new layer. But what if we want to delete a tag? How can we achieve this using Unity's features? With your game object selected, you need to go to Add Tag, then you will be able to remove one of your tags, but not so fast. First you need to assign a different tag to your game object. Only then you will be able to remove your tag. What about layers? How can we remove layers using Unity's features? Same principle. You use Add Layers to see the list of available layers and then you can manually remove one. Then, if you want your game object to be in some other layer, you better return to it to assign one. Now, how can we achieve all of this using TLForge? TLForge allows you to create a forge in a few clicks. For now, let's focus on this component. TLForge uses as target any game object we drag to the forge. And just by defining a tag name with the button Create and Apply Custom Tag, you will see the changes made in real time on the target. Let's say you want to delete the tag you just created. For that, you can just hit Delete Custom Tag, and not only the tag will be deleted, but the target current tag will now be untagged. Same principles for layer editing. Only now, when you delete a layer, the target current layer will be the default layer. But what if this is not fast enough for you? Maybe you don't want that TLForge game object on your scene. Well, in that case, you can just get rid of the forge and simply use right-click on any game object and you will see a quick forge, providing the same features as the component showed before, without having any extra game objects on your scene. But we haven't seen how to edit collision matrices through Unity's features. You need to go to Edit, Project Settings, then go to Physics and start updating the interactions between layers. The same goes for Physics 2D. What if you could update those collision matrices while editing layers in TLForge? Let's see how. You need to create a TLForge, and if you inspect the TLForge 2D collision matrix component, you'll see that you can create a collision matrix preset by defining a name, an import and export paths, and of course, the matrix. You can export your preset and go to the directory you just defined. If you cannot see your file, you just need to refresh Unity and a JSON file will appear with your matrix status. As you can see, changes are reflected in Unity's 2D collision matrix. Let's create a different preset. You can now alternate between presets just by using Import Existing Preset. Of course, TLForge 3D Collision Matrix component works the same way, but using physics instead of Physics 2D. Let's see a practical example. In this project build of one of the demos you can find inside the TLForge package, you will see buttons to alternate tags, layers, and presets that will affect the behavior of a 3D bouncing ball. As you can see, with the initial preset, the new layer assigned to the ball does not collide with the layer of the floor, but by changing the preset, all layers now collide. In conclusion, TLForge allows developers to perform all tag and layer operations without leaving the context of your game objects. You can also save valuable development time with streamlined operations, and gain a better understanding and control over your project's collision matrices. Thank you for watching.